مساء النور خوتنا، ان شاء الله كاع راكم بيان. انا راني الحمد لله. وفوالا توحشتكم جماعه اليوتيوب، والله كنت ندور انستغرام شوي، يعني حس شغل نخرج من الدار ندخل للدار، نخرج من الدار تاع انستغرام ندخل للدار تاع يوتيوب، نحسكم شغل جيران. ولا هذه كوميونيتي الاخرى كوميونيتي واحده اخرى. ليسونسيال مرحبا بكم في السكند بارت تاع لا فيديو اللي درناها تاع هوغورتس ليجاسي. بون المره اللي فاتت جازت بيان بزاف، عجبتهم لا فيديو بزاف، دوموندو بارت 2 تسمى ليتس جو ليكيب. نبداو من حبسنا المره اللي فاتت. واش درنا المره اللي فاتت اصلا؟ كرينا في هاري بوتر، عطينا له اسم وحنا اللي ديسيدينا، حنا ديسيدي وحدنا بلا ليستوار تاع الجو، ديسيدينا بلي هاد السيد جد 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 هاري بوتر تما فاميلتو. انا مونطينا له نواطر، ضربناه بكوبا تاع زعامه، كوبا تاع باجاره هادي، ودوكا نكملوا ليستوار ديالنا.
It's good to see you, Professor.
And you. I was hoping our paths would cross today before you immersed yourself in studies.
بروفيسور بيك العالميه.
You and Professor Weasley talking about exploring ruins.
She caught me off guard. I didn't tell her anything else about our travels here. I will say, I think she suspects we're not being entirely forthcoming.
Yes, well, Professor Weasley is a brilliant and astute witch. It was right to keep the details to yourself for now. We don't know where this path we've embarked upon will lead. It may require a bit more flexibility with your time than she would approve of. And she may feel obliged to share details with the headmaster that would be better left.
خوتنا في المونتاج حندير لكم
Good. Now,
في اليوتيوب حندير لكم وين
as
تسكيبيو
capable as you
تما،
are,
حنقول
I
لكم في
believe
المونتاج
that
حنمونطيها،
everything you possess
نقول لكم اكزاكتومون وين
obliges you to
تسكيبيو،
be
كي ما تحبش
well
تتبع هاد
trained.
لي ديتاي كاع.
Happily, you have the benefit of an exceptionally skilled team of witches and wizards to guide you. Speaking of guides, and so that I may avoid another not-so-subtle reproof from Professor Weasley, why don't I show you the clever enchantment we included in the field guide's map? Unfold it and have a look.
هادي نتراكيو بها الماء لي ميسيون. كون عندنا ميسيون عندنا ميسيون هنايا ديفنس اجينست ذا دارك ارتس كلاس، هادي شغل نروحو نقراو، شايف؟ وهادي تشارمز كلاس، كيف نروحو نقراو. وين نروحو نقراو؟ منا ولا منا؟ هنايا.
The map is enchanted to help you find your way.
This will be incredibly helpful. Thank you.
Now, sounds like you've quite a day ahead, what with classes and a trip to Hogsmeade for supplies, including your own wand. You'll enjoy Mr. Ollivander. He's an exceptional craftsman and a good friend. I shall reach out when I have more information about our mysterious locket. For now, focus on your classes and pay attention. More than your owls may hinge on the magic.
توجور يقول لك القرايه ولازم تقراو، ما في السحر والشعوذه، تبع مليح. شنو هذا؟ صح، هذا يورينا الطريق. هاد الكتاب هذا بصح ما ورا لي حتى طريق، انا غير ندور، انا غير نسركل، ما فهمناش كاع واش صاريه. طلعوا في الدروج كدا. مدام الله صافي، مالغري انت هي سليذرين وانا غريفندور، صافي شنو ما نقدروا نديروا استوريا. شوفي فينا ديك اللي كيتكيل فيا، مشعوذات تاع اخر الزمان. خطيني منك، انا نشوف هادي. مدام hello, do you have a minute please؟ هادي فريزلا خاوتي، نسيت كاع بلي لازم دير ميسيون. سبحان الله. فتح هاري بوتر، غض البصر، ريح ما تمسخر علينا. بصح يجري فتحية، هاي بارك الله ما شاء الله. نقدر نخرج براها؟ ما نقدرش. اصبر، يا نقدر، اياني برا ندور في الصحين. نهار صافي بليزير نضربوا معاكم شويه. اخي فروشة يا اخي. واش يا سليذرين؟ يا سليذرين نحكمك نقطعك. هاك دايرين كي الشعر راس. انت بالله.
Nice to see you, my young friend.
ايوه هنا نقراو. هنا المدرسة اخي. ايه هاي صار يا الحرب.
Is that all you've got?
Levioso!
Professor Hecat!
Perhaps you'd be good enough to blast each other to pieces in your own time. I get new students every year, but I only have one Hebridean black skull. It was a token from the Great Poacher Raid of 1878. No doubt you've heard of it. Now, you may be asking yourself how an old woman like me single-handedly took out the largest poacher ring in eastern Wales and lived to boast about it. Knowledge.
knowledge. معرفة.
Wise age matters very little. Today we will review a spell that has saved me from death at the hands of dark wizards more times than I care to remember. Levioso.
Oh, Levioso. Levitation charm.
Levitation charm?
Levioso. A surprised opponent is a weak opponent. Care to defend?
هذه رايحة في وينغارديوم ليفيوزا باش تعرفوا برك رايحة شوية فيها.
One thing I've learned as an unspeakable is the value of simplicity, especially in the heat of battle. Now, let's practice what we've just learned, starting with something small.
تعلموا الشعوذة. روح. Easy peasy.
Levioso!
Easy peasy lemon squeezy. طلع الريشة كيما هاري بوتر اللي تشفعوا لها.
Now, let's try something a little larger.
الجندي تاع الحطب.
Let us begin with the basic cast. See how the dummy deflected your cast?
Let's go there,
Cast
Protego.
Levioso first, then the basic cast. Remember, a surprised opponent is a weak opponent, as Master Pruitt so artfully helped me demonstrate earlier.
break through yellow shields with control spells, like the levitation spell Levioso. Okay. How do I switch between one spell and another? صعب.
Levioso!
Good. Now, the basic cast.
خوك مشعوذ لا غالب خو. Your brother is a fucking wizard.
Levioso!
مشي راح
Now,
مشي.
the basic cast. Well done.
طردت له الرحمة تاعو. غادي يبوسها من
Very
عندي.
good. But the best way to practice is by dueling. We'll start with you two. Duelists, take your marks.
Time for a proper Hogwarts welcome.
Now, I want a fair duel.
هذا زعما سليذرين زعما حب يتضارب معايا.
And Protego.
فسدوا
You
خوتي.
may begin.
This should be easy.
You're good.
How perceptive.
Lucky. Nothing lucky about it. Good form. I know.
Levioso!
A perfectly executed Levioso.
ما طولتش معاه مابا ماشي نيفو ديالي.
For a beginner. You give as good as you get.
هذاك شغل دريكو مالفوي تاع هاري بوتر.
I put you
نفس
on the
المول.
spot and you rose to the challenge. Points to Gryffindor.
Thank you, Professor Hecat. Glad to have the opportunity to practice.
If what I've seen today is any indication, we can expect great things from you.
Of course you can,
I
darling.
demand excellence from my students. They are capable of achieving it, and they must achieve it. A classroom duel is one thing, but battling dark wizards, or as ever more likely, goblins, is a different kettle of Grindylows entirely.
Understood, Professor.
So, I'd advise you to keep practicing whenever you can. Perhaps Mr. Sallow will have some ideas for you. Again, well done today. I shall reach out soon with a...
الناس اللي ما تفهمش هاري بوتر عندهم شغل كيما في الليسي، كاين بزاف لي كلاس وكاين بزاف دروس، وكل ما تنجح في كاش درس ولا تجيب لا نوت مليحه، لي نوت ما يروحوش ليك انت، يروحوا للجروب تاعك اللي هو غريفندور. السلام عليكم. ايه نقدر نهضر معاها. مادام بسم الله. مادموزيل ديزولي كي تشوفي فيا اختي.
Sebastian, he's strong competition. Well done. قالت لي ويل دون خلاص راني نذوب ما قدرتش.
What? You're going to need to break the
زي
rules
قلت
now
لي.
and then. Whether it's joining a secret dueling club or sneaking into the restricted section of the library, you just have to be clever enough not to get caught.
Thank you, Sebastian. I'll keep that in mind.
Good. Pleasure chatting with you. I'm sure I'll see you soon.
او هذا
Somewhere
انتيك
unsanctioned
ماشي كيما دريكو مالفوي طحان.
or actual skill. Look for Luke and Brattleby near the clock tower entrance. If you're interested. Till next time.
نروحوا للتشارمز كلاس. ادينا التشارمز كلاس هذه كملناها صيبو. الدرس هذا تعلمناه دوكا نروحوا نتعلموا درس واحد اخر. خوتي نحس روحي صح ايلاف، نحس روحي ايتيديون في هاد في الهوغورتس. صافي بليزير يا اخي. نقدرش خوتي عباكرش نطول بزاف في الجو هذا. راني المدامات هما اللي راهم يلتيو فيا. كنت تشوف كنت صغير نتلاقى بوحده زله. بو خوتنا هنا نبداو تشارمز كلاس الدرس الدوزيام تاعنا. يعني حب المغامرات جيبونا المغامرات.
Here, behind you. There is an open seat here.
ايه العزيز هذا. مدامها
Hello,
عزيزة.
I am Nettie. So you are the new student.
هذه من عندنا من الافريك.
So Ronan, yeah?
صافي بليزير.
Shall we begin? Welcome to year 5 of charms. Now, this will be a crucial year in your education on the art of charm work, but I am confident that we will take hold with the passion and rigor requisite of such a challenge. Right, now, everyone, please open your textbooks to page 517. But before we begin, can anyone here tell me the difference between the incantations of the color change and growth charms? I am afraid it is too late to study now.
ما كاش.
The summer months must have really taken a toll on you all. By the looks of it, you all spent your holidays practicing Obliviate.
فكرني في واحد الشيخ كان يقراني في الليسي. تاريخ وجغرافيا.
Do you
زعيم.
even remember how to perform a basic summoning charm? Well, it seems that we are in dire need of review. Everyone get into pairs and take positions on opposite sides of the classroom. Now let's put those textbooks to use as the blunt objects you so believe they are, and take turns summoning them out of one another's hands. Only one book will be needed per partnership, Miss Dale. Thank you. Get into place now.
انا مع مراني قال لك ديروا زوج. سهلة بزاف. اسمها
Accio.
اكيو.
That is not bad.
You are a swift learner. I see a lot of potential, but remember, potential is nothing without practice. Keep at it. You might just rival Miss Onai here. Very good, everyone. That's enough of that. Well, as you all seem to have the basics down, and it is an exceptionally lovely day, I was thinking that we might have ourselves a little excursion outside for a spot of fresh air. After me.
خرجنا برا ريقل يا درا واش هايدنا برا يا درا على بالناش حنا هنا كيما هو فتح هاري بوتر دانا الغابة لا توسويس.
I've always found that fun goes hand in hand with mastery, as I'm sure the Quidditch players amongst us would agree. So, what better than a bit of sport to put our prowess with the summoning charm to the test, right? So why don't we have our newest student start us off?
ابدا بيها فتح هاري بوتر دوك يبين لك بلي هو فري زعم.
Very simply, cast Accio on one of the spheres and relinquish. Very good. Happens to the best of us. Now, think of this like gobstones, if you will. But instead of throwing them up, that's it.
لازم نجيبها في النيميرو لهنا.
Excellent control there.
والأولى راحت لنا الله غالب. خلي بسقمتها.
Very good. Points to Gryffindor.
صافي بليزير كو ماما. انتيك. ما خسرناش بسكور كبير.
Things on the way out.
Well done back there. You took the loss in stride. Didn't want to go too easy on you. Took me weeks to become proficient with Accio. Took weeks for me to get anything right when I transferred here. It gets easier, I promise.
وش نقولوا لها I'm holding on my own ولا I'm glad you understand. I'm glad you
It's good to
understand.
hear. It's a lot to take in all at once.
To put it lightly, I remember how I felt when I first arrived. I transferred here from Wagadu just before my 4th year.
إيه كانت
I
فوق قادو.
received an offer to teach
لا
divination
فريك.
here. Before I knew it, we had left Uganda and
Uganda.
were halfway around the world at a new school in a new country.
نسقسو على أوغندا. Nice to meet you. ما عندناش
Nice
الوقت.
talking
عندناش
and
الوقت.
competing with you.
And with you. I think Professor Ronan wants to talk to you. Better not keep him waiting.
وراه البروفيسور.
You can
A
use
word,
Accio
if you would.
if
You
so
wanted to speak with me, Professor?
I did. I trust your first charms lesson lived up to expectation.
Well, an outdoor competition wasn't exactly the lesson I was expecting, sir.
What charm is there in the expected? Miss Onai is a talented witch. Take it in stride. One often gains the most from the battles one has lost.
سي فري.
Of course, Professor.
المعارك اللي تخسرهم في حياتك هما اللي تتعلم منهم
Miss
أكثر.
Onai is always a fierce competitor, though I sense that she is a bit distracted of late. Now, Professor Weasley has asked that your professors give you instruction outside of the ordinary curriculum. Expect to hear from me soon regarding a special assignment that I am preparing for you.
دوكا وين راحوا؟ اوه مدام وش راكي؟
Student, aren't you?
Hello. You wanted
Ça
to
va?
speak to me?
Samantha Dale. I've been eager to meet you. You're the student everyone's been whispering about.
قام يهضروا لينا
Hope
قلت
your first
لك.
day's going well. You certainly seem to hold your own in charms.
وخوتنا قالت لي عجبتني. صافي بليزير عجبتني المهارة تاعك تاع الشعوذة. وقالت لي بلي قام يهضروا عليك في ليكول هذا. دوك انا واش نريبوندي لها؟ That's kind of you to say ولا wasn't too challenging a lesson. المهم ما ندولهاش كومبليمون. روحوا بالعقل برك.
Thank you, but it really wasn't all that challenging.
My brother William would tell you not to be so humble and to trust your abilities. Then again, he tends to be a bit overconfident in his. Well, better see to my charms homework. I find Professor Ronan's lessons a bit more challenging than you do.
وكيف ما نتلاقاوش نديرو موعد غرامي ونشعوذو شويه ما فيهاش. واحد ما نافيغاش مادام في الصحة بين نافيغي في جو. I'm desperate. بون نتبعو الكويست وراهي هاي هنا. ايوا مادموزيل سمحيلي اوب ديزولي راني مزرب شويه دناو لي من طريق الله يرضى عليك. الله يرضى عليك انا حنتلاقى بالمديره ماشي المديره كان نائبه المدير تاع المدرسه. اوه شبال دوبي هذاك هذاك قصير دوبي يا مات الله يرحمه شحال بكيت والله غير بكيت كي مات.
They did, Professor.
I heard as much from Professors Hecat and Ronan. Seems Professor Fig taught you quite a bit during your brief detour near, what was it you said? Some ruins? I'd wait
روجية كيما رون أخته.
than what you've told me. Isn't there?
Hasn't Professor Fig said anything? Okay.
Have you and Professor Fig not discussed my training?
He continues to be reticent about the details, mentioning only a few spells. Revelio, was it? And Lumos?
That's correct, Professor.
I see. Like trying to get a sonnet from a streeler. Regardless, you must continue to build upon what you've learned. In that regard, I've asked your professors to help hasten your progress with some extra...
Les hommes, Professor Weasley. Okay, so Professor Ronan mentioned that ولا what more work. دونك خوتنا اللي موش فاهمين ولا ما يفهمش بزاف اللغة الإنجليزية دوك نبسطها لك. هذه نائبة المديرة تاع المدرسة وأنا فتحي بوتر دخل روطار بارابور لاج ديالو نورمالمون عنده 5 سنين ملي دخل هو راح ديريكت السنة الخامسة ما جوز الأولى ما جوز دوزيام ما جوز تروازيام ما جوز كاتريام. سكيفي عطاولو واحد البروفيسور اللي يعاونو اللي هو بروفيسور فيغ اللي شعرو شايب باش يعلمو العفايس اللي ما تعلمهمش في ال5 سنين هادو وهذه على بالها باسكو هي اللي دارت هاد الخطة. هكاكم فاهمين واحد ما يقول لي ما فهمتش.
Professor Ronan did mention something about that.
In fact, Professor Ronan will meet you outside momentarily to assign your first one. Now, regarding the trip to Hogsmeade I mentioned earlier, we've arranged to replace the supplies lost on your way here, including seeds, potion recipes, and spellcrafts.
Thank you, Professor.
And Mr. Ollivander will connect you with the perfect wand. You've managed your classes well with a borrowed wand, but you'll find the magic you cast with your own
لازم نشرو عصا تاعنا هذه اللي عندي ماهيش تاعي. I'm ready to go.
I'm eager to get to Hogsmeade.
Very well. I'd like you to make your first visit to the village with a classmate. Help you get your bearings.
دوكا يروح لوين كان هاري بوتر يشري العصا ديالو وكذا شغل وين يديروا الشوبينغ تاع السحارين يشروا العصا يشروا هذيك المكنسه اللي يركبوا فوقها باش يطيروا شغل تقدر تشري كاع العفايس اللي عندهم علاقه بالماجيك. وش بيها هادي نشوفي لازلنا باش نعاونوها. عجبتنيش بزاف ما نعاونكش خليني اني مشغول اختي. هدية هاد البلاصة نشفالها واقيلا في هاري بوتر باسكو نفس القصر تاع هاري بوتر برك هنا بكري الوقت في 1900.
Hello, looking for me?
Natty, I hope I haven't kept you waiting long.
Not at all. Professor Weasley tells me that you need to go to Hogsmeade. You must be eager to have your own things again. And to see the village.
I've been looking forward to it.
Good. Shall we set off? I intend to give you a first-rate Hogsmeade experience.
صافي بليزير صافي فريمون بليزير. مدينا الهوغزميد السونت كوميرسيال تاع السحارين اللي ما يعرفوش دوك نشوفوه. صافي بليزير. هاي نجي
I was
ناضي هاي
glad Professor Weasley asked me
ضربيها
to
بجريها.
accompany you.
Really?
Yes, I had planned to extend an invitation to you myself. I thought you might enjoy a butterbeer in the village.
Okay. Are you flirting? Are you flirting with me?
Was perfect.
Are you flirting with me? I want to know. If you are flirting with me,
I cannot tell you how nice it is to breathe fresh air after being cooped up in ancient rooms.
وهذه تحبني من الاخر. هي تعشق فيه في هاري بوتر خاوتنا.
I believe you.
Though I suppose you would not really call it elective when your mother was the one who elected that you take it.
صح والله كبير الشيء. القصر كبيرة. شو الله يبارك شو. شوفوا خوتي شو. الله يبارك يا.
I would rather be indoors.
Not much for the cold, are you?
Oh, I do not mind the cold so much, but it has taken some getting used to. I did not grow up around snow.
كنت عايشة في الأفريق وش كي حابة. بيان سور كي ما كيش موالفة الثلج. تحومة عادية. لي زافريكان حسهم ولا تحومتي. شو افريقيا كيف انتاك شايف. ما كاش هذيك المكنسة نروحوا فيها اختي. نحب نطير. وراك رايحة مازموزل. مازموزل وراك رايحة وحدك. شو بيك؟ ما شاء الله ما شاء الله.
I will say, while I certainly learn a great deal in class, much can be gleaned outside of the castle walls.
تبلي تقنستج. اختي بلا قلبك في طريق. انت راجل اسمح لي زعيم.
Hello, Mr. Moon. Have you met our new fifth year?
Pleasure. You might want to turn back, Miss Onai. Turn and run.
Is everything all right, sir?
وش كاين يا
Oh, look
زعيم.
right at me. Eyes big as saucers.
What did Mr. Moon?
Jemmy guys. Ugly and airy and terrifying.
هذا وسكرة.
at the castle where's.
شو بيك يا اخوك مكتر.
to both of you.
مكتر هذا الزعيم. ما تكترش بزاف.
A demi, guys.
هذا هو الفيلاج. الفيلاج.
And here we are. It is hard to know where to start. The Three Broomsticks is the place for butterbeer, and you can get.
This is Holmes Gate. واسمها نسيت اسمها.
I could
Hogsmeade.
choose a favorite shop here. It changes with every visit. I can tell you that you are certain to find everything you need in Hogsmeade.
إن شاء الله.
Professor Weasley said that you need to get potion recipes, spellcrafts, some seeds, and...
A new wand?
Of course! You will enjoy Mr. Ollivander, and I am keen to see what you will do with a wand of your own. You should be able to collect everything.
وما نشروش المكنسة.
Time to explore.
اسمها نمبس اسمها نسيت اسمها. ديك اللي طيروا بها. نحب نطير.
Enjoy yourself. I will see you soon.
ايه صوتي يا غريق فزة حبيبنا. ندخلوا تاع العقاقير يا درا.
J. Pippin's potions.
Pardon me, sir.
Oh, thank goodness. When I heard the bell, I thought you were Miss Lawang. Not that she deigns to come here. Though I don't believe I've seen your face here before, either.
It's my first time in Hogsmeade, actually.
Is it really? Well, Parry Pippin at your service. And this is J. Pippin's Potions. Potions for all ailments. You'll have read it on the sign, of course, but Grandfather always made me say it in full. How may I help you today?
Professor Weasley sent me to collect some recipes. I'm new at Hogwarts.
You're the student she sent the owl about. Set your things aside immediately.
عقلنا.
If you're anything like I was at your age, you'd want your potion supplies. Is it not the most fascinating art, potion making? Rivals anything you can do with a wand, I've always said.
Are potions really that versatile?
They may not be as showy as spellwork, but make no mistake, they are just as powerful. They can heal, destroy, protect. You'll discover all of this soon enough. As it's your first time in, I should mention that it's not just potion recipes I sell. I also offer ready-made drafts for all manner of uses, and I unveil new ones from time to time. Pop in when you can so you don't miss out on anything. But for now, let's get you those recipes, shall we? What can I do for you today?
واش قاتلنا نشريو بصح؟
Feel free to take a look at the rest of my
ما
inventory.
عنديش دراهم.
Or come back
ما عنديش
if you're in a
دراهم.
rush today.
ما عنديش دراهم، خطيني. لا سوري دراهم.
Merlin's blooming beard. Not again.
تقوليش لاسين كيما تاع هاري بوتر.
It's you. Just a moment, please.
Hello, sir. I'm looking
For a new wand, yes. It's about time.
Yes, about time?
Well, you're our new fifth-year student, are you not?
كاع يعرفوه كاع سمعوا به بلي هو تسيد في هاري بوتر.
Ollivander's the name. But of course, you've heard of the Ollivanders, I'm sure. Finest wand makers in the world. It's a pleasure to meet you, truly. Now, come with me. Let's find you the perfect wand, shall we? No.
فكرتني في لاسين تاع هاري بوتر.
Yes. Powerful core. 10.5 inches. You might do. Here, give this one a try.
شابة والله شابة بزاف.
Well, go ahead, swish. How odd. Once more, come on, really swish.
وش ترى؟
Oh dear. Well, this isn't a good match at all, is it?
صارت له كيما هاري بوتر سوا. جدو جد هاري
Not to
بوتر.
worry. No, not you. Perhaps. Yes. A rare wood, 13 3/4 inches, dragon heartstring. Let's give this one a try.
بابا كيفاش دايرة؟
Looks like it's back to the shelf for you. This is proving to be trickier than I had anticipated.
باسكو لازم العصا تاكسبتيك، لازم العصا كي تشريها تقبل مولاها.
Where are you?
فهمتني كيفاش؟
You? There you are. Yes. I think you might be the one. Here.
قتلتنا انت حنسيوهم كاع. شابة.
What do you think? Extraordinary. Another wand, another beginning of a bright and magical future. Now, how did that feel?
Good. Different. I sensed a sort of surge of some kind.
A match. Your connection seemed particularly powerful. The right wand will learn from you, just as you learn from it.
I'm eager to try it out.
I would imagine so. A wand with a dragon heartstring core is capable of dazzling magic. And the bond between you and your wand should only grow stronger. Do not be surprised at your new wand's ability to perceive your intentions, particularly in a moment of need.
That sounds wonderful, Mr. Ollivander.
I'll let you get to it. Do come and see me again if ever I can be of further assistance.
يعطيك الصحة الحاج دي الزوم.
Well, that's everything. Better go and find Natty.
Than I would have liked.
وراي ناتي بصح.
Study.
راهي الفوق ولا تحتها ولا داخل الدار هادي عليك. يا درا ناتي.
I have everything. I see what you meant about not being able to pick a favorite shop.
We should walk around a bit more. Perhaps today is the day I finally pick one.
شنو هذا؟ بابا 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 بابا. هيا وشنو هذا؟ الله يا غول. غول عنده زوج سباطين في رجليه هذاك. بابا 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 بومباردا.
Draw it away from the building! Away from the village!
الله يجيب الخير يا أخي. هيا عاود ولا. هذا وعر يا جماعة، وعر شوية.
Are we weakening him at all?
We have to wear him down. Descendo.
شكل كسر له راسه يا أخي. هيا واعر واعر خوتي. شحال واعر. لازم تيرا ليه بهادو طردق له راسو. ايش قلتلي ايش قلتلي يا اخي حمار يا اخي. بابا شنو هاد الغول هذا ما يخلص يا خليش بزاف الدم على باليش كيفاش ايوا قالوش خوتنا ما قالوش. بابا 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 كون يقيسني خطرين حيني. ولا فايس نتيريهم عليه يا اخو. بسرعة بابا 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 شنو هذا؟ فتح هاري بوتر مهبول. خوتنا شوف فتح هاري بوتر أسطورة.
A second troll. Did you two take on a fully grown troll?
نعم
By yourselves?
قتلناه
I
في زوج.
suppose so. It's all a bit of a blur, to be honest.
Merlin's beard. Are you all right?
We are, and we were glad to help.
I'd say help is a bit of an understatement. Nerve like that. The makings of an aura, if you ask me. If you are unharmed, perhaps the two of you wouldn't mind helping me put a few things back to where they were.
Of course, officer.
Singer. Officer Singer.
هادي اوفيسي تاع لا بوليس تاع السحر. زلابس الله يبارك. شكر مامي.
Hello there. A moment ago.
I will see what he wants.
لازم نسقمو كاع الفوضى اللي دارها الوحش هذاك. ايوه وش كاين تاني؟ كاين هادي.
One less thing for Officer Singer to worry about.
شحال صافي بليزر بصح. Just like that, just like that. سقم سقم صاحبي سقم سقم من هادي ايوه سي بون فريناها خوتي.